Hey baby, how is your car run? Do you have a trouble with your transmission? Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Hello, my name is Gorgan. Let me help you shift it.
She says, you chew like your mom. You chew like your mother. And that's my mother's sister.
I think we're recording, Tony. We're live. We're on.
Are we on?
Yes.
We're on. Where's the... Hey, everybody. Hey, live audience is here, everybody. Clap for yourself. Hey, we are Mastication Station winner of the Clint Eastwood Award for Excellence. What is it? Oh, Philo T. Farnsworth Award for excellence in broadcasting of some sort. Right? Yay. Hey, our sponsor, I got beat up by our sponsor. See that my leg, I don't know, can you? That's, anyway. Because our sponsor is Excuse Me Duty. Excuse Me Duty is an amazing product. It's a supplement that you feed your dog so that in the spring, if they have deposits, which I call yard fudge, if it's in the backyard, you see it easier because when the temperature goes up, it turns colors, so you can tiptoe around it. It's called Excuse Me Duty. It's an amazing product. And there's going to be samples in the back for everybody when you go bye-bye. Okay, so here's Lee telling us where we are.
Are they samples of the stuff or
the supplements to eat, not the after product? No.
So can they get that on QVC?
No.
Or Walmart?
Only here.
Only here.
And by our sponsor, Excuse Me Duty.
So those were in the big boxes in the back of the plane.
That's correct.
I wonder what that was. Well, actually, the pilot had us drop off a bunch of excess weight.
Yeah, okay.
Supposedly, the place that we're now on doesn't have an airstrip.
Oh.
So when the pilot landed, there was kind of bumping and toss stuff out, too much weight.
Yes, too much weight.
Now the plane is like this on the cliff.
And 3 of the crew are gone.
Well, the crews all have white knuckles, and I think one just passed out over it. Yeah, they said, when we take off, it was steep descent. So, we talked about being in Aruba.
Yes.
We wanted to be somewhere warm, and it is warm here, but there's nothing green because our booking manager at travel agency replaced the R with an N.
Oh.
So we're on the tiny little island of Anuba.
Anuba.
Which is just north of Egypt.
Okay.
In the Mediterranean.
It's hot.
It is hot, and you notice when we woke up this morning, we expected to see foliage. We saw rocks and desert.
Yeah. This is plastic.
This is plastic.
Yeah.
We brought that with us.
Yeah.
That didn't get ejected out. The boxes of your spray can stuff.
Travel, etc. That's the company that.
Travel, etc.
Yeah.
Don't go with them.
Yeah.
But we have to. We have no budget for travel.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at, and we have. Originally, we had like 35 members from the village.
Yeah.
That were here. Some of them, I think, left to get their supplies.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they were a little bit confused. Now, I don't speak Egyptian, and no one else in the crew does either. But we were confused with the snow idea. They don't really have snow here ever.
Right.
Yes, and they don't have dogs either. They have big dogs.
I found one.
We call them camels.
Wow. This is Adam Kilgore. Adam Kilgore is here, everybody.
Hey.
He's just sitting here waiting after all that. So Adam, you are what I would call a thrash drummer.
Oh boy.
So
that's the first.
Is that a fair? So are you in a band currently?
Currently, I play drums for the Infinite Intent.
The Infinite Intent.
Yeah. There's a little bit of thrash in there. Some would say death metal. And so we are primarily a studio band, but we may have a show or two booked for this year, just to see where it goes.
So is there a Facebook page or a website people could go to see where you're playing and when you're playing and why you're playing?
We have an Instagram and a Facebook.
Okay.
And I'm sure if you just look up The Infinite Intent, you will find it. I guess I'm really bad about knowing our social media. Our vocalist does that because all he does is sing otherwise.
See the equipment to carry.
Right, yeah. So he's like, don't worry guys, I got the socials.
So Infinite Intent, right there on my desk, everybody. You see it? You'll see it later. Right there it says Google Infinite Intent and you'll find where they're playing. So what's one of your songs you play?
It's funny you say that. Okay, so one is Heavenly Wisdom. I had to think about it because, like, being in a band, you normally, typically, as the musician, don't call the names of the songs by the names of the songs.
Oh, what do you call them?
Well, because usually, like, when you're writing a song, it kind of brings its own character. So, like, you'll be writing a song and so like maybe it starts off with like a breakdown where none of your other songs really start with a breakdown. So then on the set list it just becomes breakdown song. Okay. You know, and so as everyone else knows it as Heavenly Wisdom, you know it as breakdown song. But no, we made like a lyric video for Heavenly Wisdom.
So, what's your favorite one that you do?
Right now I'm a little torn because we're actually working on a new album.
Oh.
And so I think Heavenly Wisdom is probably my favorite off of our first album, but we're going to be dropping a song in the summer called Contemptuous, and that's probably my favorite song that we've done, but it's not out yet.
So what do you think you're going to call it during your set list, like the breakdown song? What do you think you're going to call it?
Contemptuous is probably going to be the
halftime song.
So I put a Latin drum beat.
Oh, interesting.
In for the chorus, and which no one else knows that me because not very many people listen to Latin music and metal at the same time. But so to me, it's the one with the Latin chorus.
Okay.
That's
Do you try to play along with what the lyrics are saying? Like if they're saying something, you do like a different pattern?
No, actually, we so the way that we've been doing it, because the guitarist lives in Valparaiso, I live in Fort Wayne, and then the vocalist lives in Grant County, but he's a traveling nurse, so he's kind of all over the place. And so usually what we do is we just kind of pick a scripture that we're going to incorporate into the lyrics, and then we all kind of just like read that scripture and write parts influenced by it. So the guitarist will write his parts, send them to me, and then I write the drums, and then we send them to the vocalist, and he puts the vocals over it, and we don't have any idea how it's going to turn out until it's done.
These go to 11.
So
you do it like e-writing, like you're doing it from far away?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So but people typically will get together and they'll just kind of jam for a while.
Typically, yeah.
Are you able to do that?
We're really bad at this.
Taste the biscuit.
He's got a question, I'm sure.
With the neighbors.
Is it about a dessert?
No.
Okay.
No.
He's going to do the dessert one too.
That's coming up. If you were to receive a phone call from any band, previous or current, and they wanted you to play on a tour, what phone call would you most anticipate?
Are they deceased?
Deceased, past, or present?
Or so they're alive or dead? Doesn't matter.
Not breathing, make-believe. A band member from a deceased band.
Okay, deceased band.
Were to call you and say, hey, we'd love to have you play a set, or we're going on tour, what band would you, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I waited my whole life for that phone call?
Oh man, that's why I get the big bucks.
Here come the Mummy.
That would be tough. I would say Chick Corea and his electric band.
Chick Corea, really?
His music was always a huge inspiration to me, and one of my favorite drummers played for him for years. And but most people don't look at me and think jazz, fusion, funk drummer. And so, yeah, as much as of an honor as that would be, I would be really surprised if I got that.
Oh no, the trash bag boys are back again.
This is a job for.
Heavy Hill, the garbage man. And his trusty steed, Trashicore.
Hi ho, Trashicore! I make trash disappear. I pick up 3 to 5 bags a week. I'll be there Monday if nothing don't happen. If a bag busts, I'll clean it up before I leave. Ding. If I tell you I'll do it, I'll do it. Ding. I won't go after it's snowing. Bang. I won't go after it's bad weather, I'll put it that way. You people might know y'all's job, but you don't know mine. I'm a church-going man. Dang. All I ask you to do is pay on time. If you don't, I'll sick Huzzy on you. Whoa, Huzzy.
Thank you, Heavy Hill.
You are part of a skateboard. Is it a club? Is it a
Let
group?
me write that down.
I
Is it a-
I would say ministry.
Ministry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's probably better.
it's loose. It's a loose because we never know what it's going to look like from week to week. So
Yeah. So and you don't have one spot. You kind of go wherever.
through the winter we have one spot. We meet at Slam City Indoor Skate Park. So we meet there all through the winter because it's the only place in really from Indy North to skate in the wintertime. They used to be across town, and I kind of got to know the guys then, and then they needed to move locations, so I found myself like just helping them move the ramps, rebuild this and that, and just through that relationship of helping them rebuild every year. When I was like, hey, what do you guys think about me having like a devotional group here on Sundays? They were like, yeah.
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called S&S, and which stands for
Scriptures and skateboarding.
Okay. So you did a little devotional talk for a little bit, and then you did some skateboarding. And then how does the skateboarding connect with what you're talking about at the beginning?
Well, really, I was very against the thought of God or giving my life to God until a couple skateboarders had kind of broke down the walls that I had built up.
Interesting.
And so it was through some skateboarders that I highly respected that, shared the gospel with me. But then also the youth group that I went to when I was younger, I really only went there because they had nice concrete floors and they would let us skate. So usually my routine would be I would show up before service and skate their gym. And then once it was time to go to service, I would try to like skip out, go to Fazoli's because you could get like you could get a meal for like $2 at Fazoli's at the time.
$2?
$2. It was a kid's meal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you could get a little bowl of Alfredo and 2 breadsticks, and unlimited breadsticks.
That's
then.
true. That's very
Yeah,
true.
that was nice. But so I would go get dinner for $2, and then right about the time I thought service was ending, I would come back and skate like I never left. And so once the person I looked up to shared the gospel with me, and then I lost a dear friend of mine that that was also kind of in the same habits as I was and everything. He was going to this youth group, and but once he passed away, I kept going, and the pastor had come up to me and was like, hey, so I know you normally leave, but if you could stick around tonight, you might like what I've got to say. I feel like it's gonna hit home or whatever, and so I stayed, and I gave my life to Christ that night. And so just this whole idea of I was running from God for so long, and just the skateboard culture and community is just kind of naturally dark and heavy anyway. And so my whole idea behind this was just if there were skaters that didn't feel comfortable going to church, but they still were curious and wanted to ask questions, like, hey, let's meet on Sunday afternoon. Like, I'll talk to you about it. Like,
Sure.
But then, so the first year we started doing this, it was a lot of that. We had a lot of like either new believers or non-believers just coming to see what's this all about. And then a lot of them, like, they were younger, so some of them got married, moved away, you know, this and that life. And now we have like a completely different group this year. So yeah, it's like constantly like shifting of like because before it was more like evangelism based because people were coming and asking questions, but now it's like more discipleship based because, well, we're all saved already, so now how do we build each other up?
Sure.
Yeah, so it was just kind of this natural progression of like, even when I got saved, like skateboarding is probably always going to be a big part of my life, so how do I use that to also serve and glorify God too? So.
Interesting.
So as far as I know, we're I shouldn't say we, they are the first indoor skate park in at least the Midwest that has concrete in it. Yeah.
Wow.
So.
What about rotating knives? Are you going to put that in there anytime?
Ooh, yeah.
Just like as a little challenge?
You know, I didn't think about it, but now that you say something, it might make it interesting.
Yeah, at least rubber knives.
Well, you know, I already broke my foot. It may not be a good
how'd you break your foot?
skateboarding.
Oh, was that what? Okay.
Yeah.
So were you
think
trying
you
to do
have
I don't
Had
know.
a line of paintball or
I was grinding down a rail and I tried flipping out of it and landing back on it, except my back foot missed and smashed into the concrete floor.
Okay.
So.
You glad? Are you glad that happened?
It was very humbling.
Yeah.
So
slam.
I now have metal where I used to have bones. So I guess
Is it going to be hard to go through an airport now?
I can't. Well,
like a
it's
car.
funny you say that because we went to a concert for the first time not too long ago, like after that happened, and I was like setting everything off, man. Like, and I wasn't used to that. Like, I'm used, like, if I do set anything off, it's usually because I carry like maybe a pocket knife for work or something, you know. But I'm like, man, I know I don't have anything on me. I'm like, oh shoot, my foot.
Yeah, he does that with his forehead's got a plate.
Piece of government plastic.
Yeah. So are you okay with a challenge? We've already practiced a couple times
Sure.
now. So
Okay.
are you ready to read with your new eyes?
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, so we're going to try, this is a game where he's going to say a phrase that makes absolutely no sense, and we're going to try to make sense of it. And the audience, please help us.
All right, so here we go. De wick-eyed plotter gain steer-eyed chess. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Say it again.
De wick-eyed plotter gain steer-eyed chess.
Righteous, something righteous. The wick.
It's
Joyce
not John
DeWitt
Wick.
is righteous. You might know it. Somebody might know it.
Say it again.
Do you have any idea?
I have no
De-
idea.
De wick-eyed plotter gain steer-eyed chess.
The wick, their platter, the
You
flip
see,
about
John Wick serves a platter of cheese.
Joyce DeWitt.
Anyone in the
Anybody
audience?
in the room?
Any Egyptian in the audience has a clue about the
What is it?
Christian Bible?
Oh, the wicked gain the righteous. No,
What?
no, that's not right.
You don't gain the
That's
right.
blasphemous.
It's
Sorry.
very close. You had the major words.
What is it?
It's the wicked plot against the righteous.
Oh.
The thrash metal against the Cubans.
All right. So he got that one. Let's get one more. Break the tie.
Ooh, this you'll like, Tony, because you have these in your classroom.
Oh boy.
Goddess
Heads.
mice string then mice hong. Anyone?
What is it again?
Goddess mice string then mice thong. That's what it says.
Sounds like something you'd wear.
Check, please.
What? That's right.
Oh, that's not what I thought.
Exactly right.
All right. Well, good job. You got 3-0. Man. Good job, everybody. Yeah.
Tony,
I phoned a friend.
Yeah. Phone many things.
Yeah.
So Adam Kilgore's here. Thank you, everybody. Studio audience. Thank you, Adam, for being here. And check out what was it again? The Disturbed. What's the name of your band again?
Infinite Intent.
Infinite Intent. Yeah.
Disturbed another
Right there on the desk here. Infinite Intent. We'll be right back after this. Make sure you get your samples in the